How the whole entire story gets more puzzling and confusing as the day goes by. Jordan Willis switching up his story now. Now the lawyer also switching up his statement that is conflicting from his previous statement, saying that Jordan Willis saw these 3 victims leave. In his earlier statement, then he went to bed. Now he's saying that I went to bed as they were there. But he also, the lawyer of Jordan Willis, Persano, is now saying that, hey, there was a 5th person. A 5th person? Now there's a 5th person? From all this whole entire time. This entire time that many of us have been saying there could have been another person. There could have been another person. There's probably more people. Guys, we said it. We said it. We have said it from the beginning. And look, now there's another person. Didn't we say it? Didn't we say that there could be a potential another person? Now, I'm gonna let you know something. I'm still not gonna take my eyes off this gentleman. I mean, excuse me. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna take my eyes off this guy. I'm not saying that he did it or he's guilty, but now the story is I don't know what to say, everyone. I don't know what to say. A 5th person in the house. This should have come on. Now we're working down a timeline. Now we got to fix things, put the pieces back to. I got some videos to show you guys. I got some articles to read. Welcome to Chronicle. My name is Nove. Here covering true crime, trending stories, breaking news, you name it. I'm here. I'll get the facts. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, hit the like, hit the follow. Most importantly, like I always say, do me a big favor before we begin this podcast. Hit the share button. That makes it go around. Get people to know what the hell is going on. Tag your friends on Facebook. Hit the like and share. Like and subscribe button over at YouTube for me. And I would appreciate that very, very much. It looks like we got a whole new can of worms to open because this is not making any sense. Let's start from, by the way, all the videos that I have covered that I got for you guys is from yesterday up to literally, I think 1 hour ago. New information. So you don't want to miss this. Sit back, relax, put your earbuds on. Let's get straight to it, okay?
Foremost, your client, Jordan Willis, is he free and clear tonight, or is he still facing some kind of potential criminal exposure?
There was never any criminal charges. There is no case. The police have stated that this is not a homicide investigation, and they do not suspect foul play.
So he could do an interview. You'd be fine with him doing a TV interview because you now feel confident he has no concerns ahead of him.
He could do an interview if he chose to. As I advised him, as I advise all my clients, that he shouldn't say anything at this time until the investigation has been concluded.
I'm so curious about what could have possibly happened, as are so many people watching right now, as I'm sure you are, and potentially even. Do you know from speaking to your client, were there drugs involved with the party, the football watching party that night?
There are some things that I'm not going to be allowed to comment on based on confidentiality reasons. There were, in addition to the 3 gentlemen that are deceased, in addition to Jordan, there was one other individual that was present in the home. And I'm not going to comment on anything about the activities that were going on there other than the fact that they were there and they were socializing after the Chiefs game.
It's interesting, though, that you would bring up that there was another person there other than the 3 who died, the owner of the home, and then this mystery man after the question I asked about drugs. Is there a reason for that?
Ooh.
No, just in fact, I learned a little bit more about this other individual today. And I also, it's my understanding that he spoke with police as well, and that he supported what Jordan told law enforcement and what we believe actually was going on at the time.
Has that 4th man and Jordan, have they spoken together since this tragedy unfolded?
I don't believe that they have.
And yet it's your understanding that this 4th mystery person whose name I hope will surface soon, his account of what happened that night is directly in correlation with Jordan's account.
Sure, and he's not a mystery person. He's one of the group of friends that they watch the game with. He's known to everybody. He's known to law enforcement. So he's not a mystery person. He's somebody there. And essentially, from my understanding, everything that he told the police is in line with what Jordan told the police, even though they were interviewed separately.
I'm so glad he's not a mystery person. What's his name?
I'm not going to provide his name. If and when he chooses to go public and say his name, then he can do that. He's not my client. I don't represent him. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay, I understand. Did your client ever leave the home from Sunday night and the football game until Tuesday when they discovered the bodies in his backyard? Did he ever leave and go outside the home?
No, I don't believe that he did. He's self-employed. He works out of his home. He stayed in the home the entire time from, the basic scenario is they had watched the Chiefs game in a couple of different places. They went back to his place, his home afterwards, to play some video games and hang out. And at some point during that process, he got tired and he fell asleep. Before he fell asleep, they were going to leave. He actually escorted them to the door, said their goodbyes, opened the door. He went back on the couch and he crashed. And then when he woke up, they were gone. And during the day and a half that occurred, 2 days, I guess, because the police came at around 10 o'clock on Tuesday to his house, he was doing the things that he normally does inside of his home, and that he was sleeping.
Hold on, guys. I got to rewind that. I'm listening to a key point of what he just said right there. Hold on, because this is bullshit. Hold on.
When he woke up, they were gone. And during the day and a half that occurred, 2 days, I guess, because the police came at around 10 o'clock on Tuesday to his house, he was doing the things that he normally does inside of his home, and that he was sleeping, he was eating, and he was working.
Can I back up? Yeah, can I back up for a moment there? Are you saying that your client, Jordan Willis, escorted the 3 victims to the door? He showed them to the door. Did they walk out the door?
It's not that formal, Ashley. He didn't escort them. They're his friends. Okay. They've been together all day. They're leaving the house. You know, they're guys. They shake hands. They hug. See you later, bro. Whatever they did. But he left them as they were leaving the home. It's not unusual for him and his friends to spend time in each other's homes. It's not unusual for them to hang out when the other person isn't there even. And in this case, he was there. So for whatever reason, they either came back in the home or they went directly to the backyard. That part, no one knows the answer to. Jordan believes they came back in the house and hung out for a while and continued to play video games. And at some point, they went outside in the backyard.
But to be clear,
Wait a minute. Yo, this is so ridiculous. This lawyer is just poppy. This lawyer, I don't mean to stop it. I told you guys I'm not going to be doing that now. Y'all need to listen to the contradictions of not even Willis' story, but what this man is, who he's representing. Just listen to what he's saying.
They either came back in the home or they went directly to the backyard. That part, no one knows the answer to. Jordan believes they came back in the house and hung out for a while and continued to play video games. And at some point, they went outside in the backyard.
But to be clear, those 3 men left the house. Jordan saw them leave the house.
He said goodbye to them. He laid down and he crashed, and they went out the front door. Yes.
They went out the front door. He witnessed them leaving the front door of his house.
Sure. Yeah. After he said goodbye to them, he was hanging out. He went back on the couch and he slept. So at some point, they decided to either come back inside the house and hang out for a while, or they went out on the backyard and hung out, which due to the cold temperatures, I don't believe that's the case. I think they probably came back inside and continued to play video games and hang out for a while before they left.
You don't think that's the case? You're his lawyer. You're his lawyer. He saw them walked out. He crashed on the couch. I thought he went upstairs. Where's the earbuds? Oh, he has earbuds on? How and what planet he cannot hear it through the earbuds sleeping on the couch? It's the same level as people were banging on the door. What is going on in the contradictions of these statements? What is going on? Now, a 5th person, when I mean 5, I mean the 3 victims, Willis, and then there's a 5th person there, 5 people. watching the game. But slept on the couch? And then the victims what? Left the house. And he even said it himself. I don't believe that. They went to the back. I believe they came right back in the house. Excuse me, sir. If these individuals came back into the house, you mean they bypassed Willis, sleeping on the couch as they came in to go directly to the backyard? I have never in my entire life invited guests over and I fell asleep on the couch as with earbuds on. Oh, by the way, you said a fan. So there's a fan in the living room now? This guy is no mystery. So then what's his name? You don't feel comfortable giving his name? I can understand that. But if he's no mystery, why wasn't he involved at the beginning of this? It is January 23rd. This happened on the 7th. Why hasn't this? Oh, man. A lawyer telling his client not to talk to jeopardize his case because, to jeopardize he's telling his client not to talk. But let me tell you something, lawyer, you're representing him? Well, you're doing worse than any client would. You contradicting your story. You said that he let them out and he went upstairs. Now you're twisting your whole story up. This.
Can you just tell me if there's anything in the backyard of interest? Is there a fire pit? Is there something? Is there a barbecue? Is there something of interest in the backyard that would have drawn them to go there?
I don't know what's in the backyard. I've never been to the house. What I know is what you know from these pictures here. It was a really cold night, so I doubt that anybody would be out there socializing. Typically when guys are hanging out or people are hanging out at the house, people will go outside randomly to smoke or do whatever, get some fresh air, and then come back in. Other than that, I can't speculate about what else was going on out there.
Oh so fascinating. John Paserno, I hope you'll come back. And can you just formally put a request into your client, Jordan Willis, that we'd really like to interview with him when he's ready?
Sure. And, he's as much in the dark as you are and as I am, and we all want answers to find out what happened to these lifelong, two of them he went to high school with. So he's known them for over 20 years. They're his friends. He's deeply hurt by their passing, and he wants answers as much as everyone does.
It's heartbreaking for these three families as well. I really appreciate you talking to me tonight. Thank you, John.
Good. All right. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you for...
We're not done. This interview has so much information. So much. I wish I can say more, but I can't for legal reasons. Toxicology report says, Jay, it has been 2 weeks since the passing. Brother, we got a few more weeks ago. Dawn Rogers, the first person to send stars. Thank you so much, Dawn, for the 25 stars. Y'all, what do you guys think about that interview? Ashley, oh my Lord, mama, you have done yet another good job. Just as you did with the Gabby Petito case. God, I wish I would have. It's so bullcrap. Did you hear what he said? Guys, we're going to come back to that interview. Guys, there's information I wanted to say, but I didn't. I didn't want to interview. I didn't want to interrupt the interview. Teresa Emler with 100 stars. Thank you. We're going to come back. Now, I would love to let's watch this. Let's watch this real quick.
Found dead outside of a friend's home after they'd all gone over to watch a Kansas City Chiefs game with him.
The three buddies came to this house in Kansas City on January 7th after watching the big game against the Los Angeles Chargers. 2 days later, their bodies were discovered right here in the backyard.
Right in the backyard. We are looking at the backyard. Everybody, is this the backyard? The lawyer contradicted himself. Kelly said over at YouTube, you are correct. You are correct. This is the backyard. And it took Clayton's fiance to find somebody. Does this look like a sentence, a place where you could just miss? Does this? Exactly, Rose. Exactly. Monica Poole with the 200 stars. Thank you so much, Monica. I see a lot of common star senders. You guys are incredible. Jamie Goy. I hope I said your name right. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the 100 stars. Rose with the 100 stars says, holy chicken strips. Too much bullshit coming out of the lawyer's mouth. Rose, you are absolutely correct. You are correct.
A friend of one of the victims expressed outrage on Facebook. He knew people were looking for them. He read messages of people searching for him.
So he read messages. Wow.
My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on his door and then busted a window and...
Y'all heard that? Did y'all hear that? Bang on the door and busted out the window. But wait a minute. The lawyer said, earlier statement, he went up the stairs to fall asleep while they were doing what they got to do. Changing his whole entire story, he walked them to the door as they left, and he fell asleep on the couch. You fell asleep on the couch. He fell asleep for a day and a half, 2 days. I thought he put on his boxers. Or he took off his clothes, only his boxers. Fan on, earbuds. Wait a minute, but the lawyer said that he doesn't believe that they went around the back. They had to go to the front. He didn't hear his friends come in the house? Wait, what? Excuse me? You didn't hear your friends come? Wait a minute. What's even more funny is what this statement was just said.
People searching for him. My husband banged on his door for 20 minutes. My friend banged on
and busted a window. Can't see this statement because obviously it's sideways, but look at this statement. But you're sleeping on the couch? You didn't hear none of this? PA Dr. Willis? You didn't hear none of this? Guys, you believe this? Everybody, you believe? Hey, type yes or no if you believe this. If he's sleeping on the couch, you're my favorite, Marilyn. You're my favorite. I just don't fuck around with the bullshit. I don't do bullshit. I don't do that. No. You cannot tell me that this man stated to you by his lawyer representing him, saying that he went to the couch, he fell asleep, couch is not upstairs, it's downstairs. You said upstairs in your earlier statement, now you're changing it. Now he walked him out, but now there's another person in this house that was never said. Why is it that these three individuals, close friends, are now deceased, but this fourth person, Willis being fifth, are alive? These are questions we need to be asking. Interesting, isn't it? You know, let's just say, in all intents and purposes, right? Let's just say for 1 second that Jordan is telling the truth, that he had nothing to do with it. Maybe, I'm just saying, maybe, hypothetically, my theory, let's just say that this fourth person must have did something, that three individuals died at the same time. You're telling me that these two people didn't speak? You notice that they're all gone, but their cars are in your front of your house? How did you know that if you fell asleep for a day and a half, 2 days? How did you know that? I told you, more shit. You can never escape the truth of something. It's there. It's there. It's there, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Could there be drugs involved? Possibility. But But I do know this. Once the lawyer fucked up with those words, you done fucked up the whole case here. Laura with the 100 stars says the lawyer knows a lot more than what he is saying. Laura, maybe Willis or this fourth person knows a lot more than what we know.
His door and then busted a window and yelled and announced her presence. And still nothing from him. Nothing is adding up. Local police insist there is no evidence of foul play, and it's not being investigated as a homicide. Right. We spoke to the homeowner's lawyer, John Paserno.
The three individuals that were his friend, they did leave his house. He went to bed and he went to sleep. When he woke up the next morning, he just assumed that they had all gone home.
He went to bed and then he went to sleep. That doesn't sound like a couch, but okay.
Why didn't he see these three friends outside?
He didn't look in the backyard. He didn't use the back door to go out to the backyard, and he had no knowledge that they were there.
The victims' cars were reportedly still parked in the driveway.
Wouldn't he notice their car and think, hey, that's weird. Why is their car here?
I know it's been reported that they were in the driveway. That's incorrect. They were on the street. He did not notice them.
Jonathan Price's brother, Ricky, is one of the victims.
Jonathan,
you didn't notice your friends' cars that are parked in front of your house? Wait a minute, but aren't you friends with them since high school? Oh my God. Aren't you friends with them? Oh my God. This is so bullshit. Oh my God. You have been friends with these individuals for this long and you haven't noticed? You can't tell your friends' cars? You cannot tell for 1 second looking at your goddamn window that your friends' cars are not outside. If I know my friends so well, the neurons, the receptors on my brain would have been like, oh shit, that's Ricky's car. What is it? What is Ricky's car doing here? Oh shit, that's Ricky. Oh shit, David's car is out there. What? Oh shit, let me. David, you left your car here. Hold on. I know a lot of people want to become members on YouTube. I know. I just posted the link. Okay, forgive me. Thank you so much, Starry Night. Getting back. Loretta on Facebook said, get the lie straight. That's right, Loretta. Get the lie straight. If you're gonna lie, get it straight. Bull crap. And we called it from the beginning. Shout out to all the people that called that there was another person and we knew this literally a week and a half ago. We knew it. We knew it. We knew it. We called it for these poor victims. The math ain't mathing, and your lying ain't lying.
And do you suspect foul play?
It is lying, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
What do you think happened?
There's no way that it would be anything other than, something sinister.
The results of the autopsies are pending.
Temperatures dropped into the teens during the 2 days the men were missing.
Negative. We saw the weather. Negative. Damn, these people got to get their shit together. Oh, man. 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans found frozen to death. We know this. Okay. He claims he had no knowledge of the tragedy. Kansas City police currently do not suspect foul play in the deaths of Ricky Johnson, 38, Clayton McGeene, 36, and David Harrington, 37. It's amazing. It's crazy. Telling Fox News Digital, first and foremost, this case is 100% not being investigated as a homicide. I don't know how is this statement even allowed. How is this not? How can you what's so crazy? When the police got there the next day, they immediately, I believe they pushed this statement out. Am I correct? They did, right? Because they cleared Willis. How can you immediately say this is not a homicide? If this is an open investigation, wouldn't you want to leave this type of thing, This is so swift. This is kind of funny to me. This statement is really funny to me. How can you make a quick statement like this? Not treated as a homicide. Last time I checked, none of the reports are in. Toxicology is not in yet. Autopsy is not. How the hell can you push this and none of those results are in? Last time I checked, again, you can poison somebody. You better be damn sure. You better be damn sure that Kansas City, this department, oh my gosh, I'm getting angry. I'm gonna come back to this because we need to go over an important video. Watch this, y'all.
Bizarre and upsetting story for a true detective. 3 men were found dead in the Kansas City backyard of a friend who had invited them over to watch the Chiefs game earlier this month. The game was on January 7th, but their bodies weren't found in his backyard until January 9th, and that was only after the fiance and one of the men had broken into the home and called police after trying in vain to try to get a hold of that host for days. Now, his name is Jordan Willis, the man who hosted the party, and his lawyer told me that Jordan had passed out on the couch and slept for 2 days, totally oblivious to the fact that his friends were apparently freezing to death in his yard. Now, Willis isn't accused of any crimes. The police say there's no foul play. The men weren't murdered. So what happened to Ricky Johnson, Clayton McGeene, and David Harrington? These were all longtime friends. They even had plans to attend a Chiefs playoff game the next week, according to Jordan's lawyer. You know, an autopsy report will help shed some light on this tragedy, but for now, it's really a head scratcher that's generating a lot of speculation and concern.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear it, right?
Until January 9th, and that was only after the fiance and one of the men had broken into the home and called police after trying in vain to try to get a hold of that host for days. Now, his name is Jordan Willis, the man who hosted the party, and his lawyer told me that Jordan had passed out on the couch and slept for 2 days, totally—
2 days! Jordan passed out on the couch and slept for 2 days. Get the hell out of my face. I have never, hold on, wait a minute. 2 days? 2 days. I know people in the comments are saying, but he was drunk. Drugs or intoxication. Why did he get up from his 2-day hibernation right when the police came? Passed out drunk for 2 days? 2 days. Guys, let me tell you something. During my loose years, and I mean loose years, I have done crazy stuff. I'm pretty sure I've done worse stuff than scientist, PhD, whatever the hell he is. Dexter Laboratory looking mofo over here. I have done crazy stuff. And the longest I ever slept was possibly like, what? 13, 15 hours, throwing up, vomiting, puking. You're passed out on the couch for 2 days with the fan on the whole time, earbuds. You know how I know there's a hole in the story? How can you be passed out for 2 days if you stated you didn't see the cars? How you know you didn't see the cars if you're passed out for 2 days? If you're drunk and passed out, why are you bringing a wine glass to the door? You're in the living room, but someone broke glass, but you didn't answer. I mean, last time I checked, don't you got to use the bathroom? You over here on the couch pissing and shitting. Yo, I'm digging into this story. I'm not playing around here. Chat, I'm not playing. YouTube, I'm not playing around. I'm not YouTube. You hear me talking to you, right? Facebook, you hear me talking to you, right? Does this make sense? Y'all better get your phone numbers ready. I'm taking 5 lucky callers today. Just 5. So members get priority. I will post a phone number. Y'all better call me with this breaking news. Y'all better call me with something. Cause it ain't working out for me. This is bull crap. Shout out to Doodle Mom over at YouTube. Welcome to the Chronicle family. Nancy on Facebook with 100 stars. Thank you. Dawn with 100 stars says, does he have extreme narcolepsy? Is that why he was asleep for 2 days? No. This was so important that I wanted to show you this video because this statement right here.
For days. And his name is Jordan Willis, the man who hosted the party, and his lawyer told me that Jordan had passed out on the couch and slept for 2 days, totally oblivious to the fact that his friends were apparently freezing to death in his yard. Now, Willis isn't accused of any crimes. The police say there's no foul play. The men weren't murdered.
How is that possible? How is this possible? Can somebody tell me? That he has nothing to hide. These were his friends. Attorney for Jordan Willis, a Kansas City Chiefs fan whose 3 friends were found dead in his backyard, says he has no idea how they wound up there or for how long because he was cooped up inside working and sleeps with headphones. Wow, another contradiction. Cooped up inside working. I thought you would sleep for 2 days. David, 37, Ricky, 38, Clayton, 36 were found dead January 9th in the backyard of Willis's home. He has nothing to hide. He went to the police station and spoke with officers without a lawyer present. He allowed them to search his home. These were his friends. Attorney John Persano said to the newspaper, he bought tickets for them all to go to the next Chiefs games. He didn't want any harm to come off any of them. There was no ill will. I see a lot of confirmation, what is it called? Confirmation bias happening here. It doesn't matter. This is what I'm saying. I can right now have my best friend Kenny and Angel come over. And I'd be like, okay, we're going to see San Francisco play the Lions. Let's just say, I'm just saying randomly. Cool. Okay, I bought tickets, but they're coming over today to have fun. I accidentally did something. Even if he did it by accident or not, or on purpose, he's still at fault. Him buying tickets doesn't take away the fact that we don't know if he did something or not. I cannot say he 100% did something he's guilty. But what I'm saying is, you cannot tell me that he has not done anything at all. In my opinion, I believe in my opinion, not saying that it's a fact, read a disclaimer in the description, please. I am not saying that this man 100% did it, but in my opinion, I do believe that some type of collusion here. He knows something. Let's just say even the 4th guy did something. I believe Willis knows something. It is his home. He invited this guest. His stories are contradicting. Nothing makes sense. Even if there's drugs, guys, you guys can say drugs. Okay, possibility, but that doesn't mean if drugs are involved that Willis is not guilty of doing this. Okay? Somebody just said it that I was right about to say it, Dawn. Buying tickets is not an alibi. You can buy tickets. You know what? If this person is such an intelligent person, right? An intelligent person, like I believe I'm a decent intelligent person. If I know that this happened, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep it off, pretend I was sleeping for 2 days, wake up, they're gonna bang on the door, they're gonna see what's going on. I know they're gonna do this. What I should do? What should I do? Well, I already bought tickets, so that covers my ass. What should I do next? I should pretend that I'm sleeping for the past 2 days. I was drunk, I was drinking with them. That's a good idea. Yes. I should ignore the messages, not answer them, because if I do, I think I know I'm awake. But what do I do? What do I say? Earbuds, I have earbuds on. What else can I say? Buying the tickets makes sense. That covers my ass. But what can I do? I should go to the police station where the police arrives to make it seem like that I have nothing to hide. Yes, I have nothing to hide, that I can go to a police station, it'll cover my ass, and I'm good to go. I can do that. 'Cause as long as I work with the police, it'll make it seem like that I'm innocent, that I have nothing to hide. I'm speculating that could happen. And a smart person would do smart activities, will conjugate some type of plan. You understand? If I was a criminal, I would have thought of something. This guy works from home. He works from home, guys. He works from home. The lawyer also called out amateur sleuths on the internet. He's talking about us. Everybody, pay attention. He's talking about us. Oh, shit. The lawyer also called out amateur sleuths on the internet who have speculated that Willis had murdered his friends, calling it unfair speculation. Amateur sleuths talking to an amateur lawyer, because last time I checked, lawyers get their story correct. But I'm not going to throw shade at you, Papa. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, it's unfair. Actually, it's not unfair, because if you wasn't making money, right? The reason why you're even, I'm just going to say, you're probably just appearing online just to get some, some publicity. But you, lawyer, persona, you are saying it's unfair. But how dare you say that it's unfair if you have yet to put yourself in my position? Put yourself in my position and see how ridiculous this is. Get him out of my face. Who the hell sleeps for 2 days? In an interview with KDF TV, Persona said Willis had gone to bed while the other 4 men were still in the home. A lot of contradicting. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this ain't adding up. You're telling a lot of different stories. It ain't making sense. Sound the alarms, because it ain't making sense. And was not aware of which door they used to leave. Okay? It was also learned that a 5th man was at home during the game. You never stated that before in your previous interviews or statement, but that's okay. The scientist has insisted that he has spent the following 2 days, in his home, and only learned of their deaths when one of the friend's fiancés has broken into the home and found the first body. Yeah, right, because the police woke you up, and not the breaking of the glass. The math ain't mathin'. The police were called, and when officers arrived, they found Willis in his underwear with an empty wine glass in his hand. It's kind of crazy that you're in your underwear because did you get undressed right after they left to go sleep on the couch? Oh, you didn't sleep on the couch? You slept upstairs. Oh, my bad. I was only listening to what your lawyer said in his statement. They then discovered the bodies of the other 2 missing people. The empty wine glass. It's the empty wine glass for me, guys. It's the empty wine glass for me, ladies and gentlemen. It's the empty wine glass for me to go up to a door with a glass. Who are you trying to impress, Dr. Willis, scientist, laboratory Willis? Who are you trying to impress here? Because it's not gonna work here. It's not. Let's watch this video real quick. I want to see what the family's got to say about this. Of this bullcocky bull crap, okay? People saying if you want to submit a new case to me to talk about, you could trap it in the Discord or send it to me on Facebook, please. Shout out to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. I love you guys all. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're brand new to the show, the podcast, my name is Nove. Listen, I speak about true crime, breaking news, you name it. I don't give the fake bull crap here. We speak the truth. Especially all my beautiful people in the chat, my Crown members, on YouTube and Facebook. We don't play. They'll tell you. No, nobody's gonna mess with us here. We cut to the chase. No, that's bullcrap. This case is puzzling as hell. I thought Savannah Soto case that we talked about was puzzling. This is ridiculous. How dare you switch up your story on three victims died in the back while these poor victims are crying. Speaking about them, victims' families are crying. Excuse me. We're going to look at them real quick.
Price and his niece, Stephanie Walling. To the three of you, my deepest condolences to your family. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us this morning. I can't imagine. Norma, let me just start with you. You got the phone call that every parent dreads. How are you holding up? And who was Ricky, for those of us who didn't know him?
It's very hard holding up. I don't remember what she...
So sad.
Who was he?
He was a loving son. He was a loving father, a loving brother, uncle.
Yeah. Norma, we hear your heart, and I can't imagine what you're feeling as a mom. I think, too, anyone following this story from near or far can agree that something just doesn't add up here, right? Three friends don't just get together for a football game and freeze to death, which is what the guy who lives in that home says happened. What does your mother's intuition tell you, Norma?
That something is not right, and he should be arrested. He should at least be investigated, and they are not doing anything.
Jonathan, what's your sibling gut check here? And, to your mom's point, can you offer any more insights as to who this man was who hosted Ricky and his friends? How he didn't know that there were bodies in the backyard or didn't report that there were bodies in the backyard for days on end? What are you learning from law enforcement?
Well, law enforcement hasn't spoken to me specifically, but it's mostly word of mouth right now. And what we do know is that he did have animals that do need to go outside. They didn't get enough snow to really think that would, cover an entire person. And, dogs have that sense. There's many different things that don't add up that we just don't understand, and how somebody would not be at least investigated in any way or held until. So we've heard that he's.
Didn't we say this?
So we don't know if he's going to be sticking around much longer.
Okay, and just to clarify, did you know this guy ahead of time? Any red flags that you know about with this friend, this fourth party?
No, the two men that my brothers were with, they were inseparable. But this man, we did not. No one from Ricky's family knew, and we don't know how they became associated together.
Yeah. Gosh, Stephanie, police quickly ruled out any foul play, but it seems so many, including the direct family members, y'all are still in the dark, wondering what led them to that conclusion in the first place. Have police shared any evidence with you or, closer family members that maybe haven't shared publicly that are helping you make any sense of what happened whatsoever, or it's just been silent on your end?
Yeah, we haven't really heard much at all. Honestly, we just want answers.
It's okay, baby.
Ricky's cause of death is still under investigation. An autopsy has been performed. Norma, what are you hopeful for when it comes to those results? I mean, what are you hoping? Are you hoping it's something as innocent as carbon monoxide poisoning? I mean, what are you praying for here as you wait for those results to come back to your family?
I have not one time thought it was carbon monoxide. I believe they were poisoned by this guy.
I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to ask you guys a question. How do you think this happened? Poison, drugs, etc. I'm going to start a poll. I want everybody on YouTube and Facebook to vote. These poor victims and their families. Watching this mother, I don't understand a mother's pain, losing a baby, I'm telling you. And I'm a man and I know about that. Looking at her, she looks just like my mother. And looking at her, I could see like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's bull crap.
Jonathan, any idea, any insights that you could give us as to, you know, these three friends? You've seen the rumor mill swirling online. Do you think it was sinister? Do you think it was, you know, drinking involved, drugs involved? I mean, what do you think?
I mean, it's definitely drinking. Everyone loved to have a good time, especially when watching the Chiefs game.
Sure.
And I don't like to speculate very much. I like to deal with facts.
Exactly.
But, you know, my brother was a smart man, and there's no way that he would, you know, it's just freezing to death is not a cause of death that I would accept. Not for three grown men that were inseparable, that looked after each other. There's just no way. Yeah. So, and I'm not sure what a toxicology report would tell us on all that, other than what potential drugs were in his system. But then again, it took a very long time to get that autopsy done because of the situation that arose and how long they had to wait and everything like that. And I'm not a scientist in any way, so I don't know how long those drugs are still in their systems if they were drugged. But yeah, we're just looking for some type of effort.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like these people are they want answers, and I can see that. I understand that they want answers. Because imagine someone that you love so much passing and you don't know nothing. Typically, when it comes to crime scenes, we can see some type of evidence that correlates to motive. Detectives look for little clues. Forensics looks for these clues. They cross-reference data that ties to either people's rapport with them, the victims, or you understand what I'm saying? But just people in the backyard, frozen, and it blows my mind how. And I can understand law enforcement kind of keeping things low key. I can understand that, but everything that we know from the backyard, right? The backyard, inside the home, a scientist, the lawyer messing up his statement, three people, y'all, three. We're talking about not one, not two, but three of them died at the same time. We looked over the weather report. I cross-referenced that data with you live here on this podcast. 34 being the lowest to 39 being the highest. It snowed the next day, light snow, middle of the goddamn day, very light. And you want to know how I know? Because the fiance found the body in the porch, notice enough that you can see the contour of the body where the snow was on top of the body. It makes no sense. How can she find it but not him? But what, he slept for 2 days? No, because the lawyer contradicts his story. He's a lawyer. He's not supposed to contradict his story. Over here saying that, oh, he slept for 2 days. Oh, no, it was just one day he works at home. You said that. You said he was working at home. He works from home. But you said he was sleeping for 2 days. If he works from home, then he was not sleeping for 2 days. If she knocked and people banging the door, he would have heard it. You said in one statement, he slept for 2 days. But then in one statement that was provided by the reporters, you said, when he didn't sleep for 2 days, you said he was working at home. When he's working at home, he would have heard all the noise. You telling me right now? You're telling me right now that, okay, the benefit of the doubt of not even looking in the backyard. I am so sorry, Facebook. YouTube is already voting right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's, it was right here. Yes, okay, watch this.
Involved with the party, the football watching party that night?
There are some things that I'm not going to be allowed to comment on based on confidentiality reasons. There were, in addition to the three gentlemen that are deceased, in addition to Jordan, there was one other individual that was present in the home. And I'm not going to comment on anything about the activities that were going on there other than the fact that they were there and they were socializing after the Chiefs game.
Why the hell you do not want to comment on the activities? Wouldn't you want to think that we know that? You don't want to comment on the activities. Why? Does that make any sense? Wouldn't you want to help people if you know? Okay. All right, Facebook, you can now vote on the poll. YouTube is already voting, and we got 220 votes, but 1,005 people watching. Come on, YouTube. Oh, YouTube, do me a big favor. Hit that like button for me. I would appreciate that. Facebook, 51 shares on Facebook, but only 430 people watching. Do me a favor, hit that share button for me and like button as I talk about the case of the 3 Kansas City victims found in the backyard of Jordan Willis's house. Please share, like, get this around. We're getting the facts. We're really thinking here. I'm going to drop that phone number very soon, and I will pin it. You guys, text your name and I'll give you a call. We're going to cut the bull crap. We don't do that here. I want to get involved. I want to find out, because this lawyer is not making any sense. Like Ashley said, tag somebody in the comments over at Facebook who will be interested in this podcast. Thank you very much.
It's interesting, though, that you would bring up that there was another person there other than the 3 who died, the owner of the home, and then this mystery man after the question I asked about drugs. Is there a reason for that?
She low-key snuck that in, and I love that. Mary Bellman with the 500 stars. YouTube is popping off with these stars. Thank you so much. And Nancy with the 100 stars. Remember, guys, you sending stars, you can send it with your message or super chat over at YouTube. Let's keep going.
No, just in fact, I learned a little bit more about this other individual today. And I also, it's my understanding that he spoke with police as well, and that he supported what Jordan told law enforcement and what we believe actually was going on at the time.
Has that 4th man and Jordan, have they spoken together since this tragedy unfolded?
I don't believe that they have.
You mean to tell me, ever since the tragedy, this case is nationwide, but they haven't spoken? Ha! Ha! Not once. Not once. Oh my God. Never spoke. 2 guys in the same exact party where 3 people died have not spoken once. Oh my gosh. Holy chicken strips. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. YouTube, they think we're fucking stupid. Facebook, they think we're stupid. No poll. Yes, there is a poll. You have to, I don't want to say it, leave and come back, but Facebook is wonky. If you want to, that's why I tell people to vote on YouTube. I want to get some of these comments that I see on YouTube on the screen. You guys are asking good questions, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. This other person that we do not know of. I cannot say for a fact that they have or have not spoken, but in my opinion, no.
And yet, it's your understanding that this 4th mystery person, whose name I hope will surface soon, his account of what happened that night is directly in correlation with Jordan's account.
Sure, and he's not a mystery person. He's one of the group of friends that they watch the game with. He's known to everybody. He's known to law enforcement. So he's not a mystery person. He's somebody there. And essentially, from my understanding, everything that he told the police is in line with what Jordan told the police, even though they were interviewed separately.
I'm so glad he's not a mystery person. What's his name?
I'm not going to provide his name. If and when he chooses to go public and say his name, then he can do that. He's not my client. I don't represent him. I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Okay, I understand. Did your client ever leave the home from Sunday night and the football game until Tuesday when they discovered the bodies in his backyard? Did he ever leave and go outside the home?
No, I don't believe that he did. He's self-employed. He works out of his home. He stayed in the home the entire time from, the basic scenario is they had watched the Chiefs game in a couple of different places. They went back to his place, his home afterwards, to play some video games and hang out. And at some point during that process, he got tired and he fell asleep. Before he fell asleep, they were going to leave. He actually escorted them to the door, said their goodbyes, opened the door. He went back on the couch and he crashed. And then when he woke up, they were gone. And during the day and a half that occurred, 2 days, I guess, because the police came in around 10 o'clock on Tuesday to his house, he was doing the things that he normally does inside of his home.
Did you hear that? This is exactly why I played this over. This is exactly why I played this over. Did anyone catch that? Did anyone catch that? You see what I'm saying? Keena B joined the Chronicle Club. Welcome to the Chronicle family. Enjoy all your perks and your emotes and your priority. Jungle Life with the $1.99. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Remember, you can write your message and you get it pinned in front of the screen, okay? Did you guys hear that? Watch this. I'm going to play it again. Listen to what he said.
On the couch and he crashed. And then when he woke up, they were gone. And during the day and a half that occurred, 2 days, I guess, because the police came in around 10 o'clock on Tuesday to his house, he was doing the things that he normally does inside.
He woke up and they were gone. Hey, he woke up and they were gone. But wait a minute. I thought the 2 days happened and you woke up with the police. Hey, stop. Hey, Willis, it ain't me. It ain't me saying this contradiction. It ain't my chat on YouTube. They not saying this. Are you YouTube? Facebook, are you messing up the story? Fuck no, we're not, because that's bullcrap. Who said that? Janet on Facebook said the attorney is fumbling all over his words. He's fumbling all over his stories. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. What's the matter with you? It's ridiculous. Jackie Sue M with $1.99. Thank you so much. She says, what other places did they visit to watch the game? His home. His home. The house. Look. Get involved. Get involved with me. Look. Get involved. Get active. This house. This is where it happened. This is where. Don't get confused with the 2 tickets he bought. Regardless if he bought 2 tickets to the games later on. I don't care. I don't care about what you did I don't care about the games, premeditated or not. We don't know what happened in that house. We only go by one guy who wakes up with empty glasses of wine and his boxers. It's ridiculous. Wonder with the $1.99. Thank you so much for your contribution to Chronicle. Appreciate that. You guys YouTube is popping off with this. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. You get what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Side of his home, and that he was sleeping, he was eating, and he was working.
Can I back up? Yeah, can I back up for a moment there? Are you saying that your client, Jordan Willis, escorted the 3 victims to the door? He showed them to the door. Did they walk out the door?
It's not that formal, Ashley. He didn't escort them. They're his friends. Okay. They've been together all day. They're leaving the house. You know, they're guys. They shake hands. They hug. See you later, bro. Whatever they did. But
Molly at Facebook said, I'd rather hear from Jordan himself. Molly, let me ask you something. Would you rather hear Christopher Preciado's statement for yourself? Would you rather hear Ramon Preciado for yourself? Would you rather hear Mirta Romanos Preciado for yourself? Oh, you wouldn't hear these the 3 Stooges, right? You wouldn't hear them, right? Why do you think that? Why wouldn't you want to hear from the people who was responsible for the disappearance and the deaths of Savannah Soto and Matthew Aguirre? Oh, because they lied, right? Oh, because they lied. They messed up their stories and their statements. Remember when Christopher said he manipulated the gun with his kung fu abilities? Get the fuck out of my face. There's no way I believe that. No. The same way that those people could lie, this guy could lie. I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying that anybody is capable. When you're in a situation where it is your life at stake, where you're gonna, like, your whole life is dedicated to being behind bars, you don't know what you're capable of, especially when you're in the desert out starving. You will do whatever it takes to survive. I am not going to sit here and listen to Jordan. I would have to listen to his statement to see what he says, to cross-reference what is found in the toxicology report and the autopsy, and also the evidence found at the scene. But damn, you just to let this guy off the loose so quickly. I mean, just to let him, like, they let him go. This guy packed up and left. U-Haul truck. Officers didn't say, hey, guy, listen, this is still an open investigation. Do me a favor. You cannot go nowhere. We're not saying you're guilty, and I'm not saying it. We're not saying that you had anything to do with this. This is an open investigation. We want you to stay close by, whatever. You're still kind of connected to this. Nothing. They said, you're off the hook. Let me see. You're good to go. You know what I want to see, guys? I want to see Ring cameras. I want to see their own cameras. You know where that reference come? Comment below. I want to see the many different reports. I want to see who this fourth person was, fifth person altogether. I want to get involved. I want to know. Oh my gosh, chat, don't get me started, y'all. Don't get me started. YouTube. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let's go back to reading the report. The initial determination is that there was no foul play involved in the 3 deaths, police said. Investigators believe that they died from a frigid temperature, but are waiting for medical. It blows my mind that investigators believe that they died because of the cold. You guys remember what we did? Should I bring it back? 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 Investigators believe that they died from frigid temperatures. I mean, 6% over at YouTube believe that. 50% of people believe it's drugs over at YouTube. 44% over at YouTube think it's poison. Cold. Temperatures. Temperatures did that, right? I got you right now. Temperatures, right? Hold on. Temperatures, right? Cold shit, right? Okay. Remember this? Remember what I proved to you guys? Remember what I proved to you? Let's go back. Cold temperatures, frigid, cold, hypothermia, right? We did the math and we did the science. It's sciencing. It's science. Let's go back to the 7th. 39 degrees. Oh my, chat, that's so cold. That's enough for hypothermia. Do you know what 39 degrees is in New York City? It's nothing. It's dog water. I can go outside with a nice sweater and a light jacket, and I'm good to go. Holy chicken strips. You mean to tell me 39 high at 12 p.m.? No snow until the following day. Have a look. Get involved. Get active, because I am light snow, not heavy snow, not just snow. It just snowed in the nighttime the next day. How did they die? Through cold? Investigators, you're telling me that these 3 poor guys sadly passed away over freezing temperatures? Last time I checked, I know when to go in the house when I'm cold. I know when to go in the house when I'm cold. So does everybody else here. So does everybody else here. There is something more. There is something more to this case than just cold, freezingness. Let me go back. People are saying windshield and all this stuff. Humidity is 56%. Barometer 30. The wind was blowing north at 6 miles per hour. Frozen? I could put a whole bowl of Captain Crunch outside. That shit will not freeze. The hell out of my face with that bullshit. Willis has not been charged or arrested. Persono says his client did not hear people at his door looking for 3 men after they didn't return home that night. Because he sleeps with headphones on and a fan running. You believe that? Everybody on YouTube, Facebook, you believe that? My man's headphones didn't die. My man's headphones didn't come off when he got up to take a shit or to piss. He also said that Willis did not see messages sent to him on Facebook until cops showed up at his door. Loved ones of the victims say they are doubtful that these 3 men frozen to death. I'm ending the poll over at YouTube. The results are in. Let's look at the results over at YouTube real quick. YouTube is saying right here. Let's have a look. Right here. How did these poor victims pass? 52% over at YouTube on top. Read it with me. I can't zoom in anymore. Oh, there it is. 52% is drugs. 42% is poison. 5% said they frozen to death. Siri, what is 5% of 428?
5% times 4.
So 21.4 people said they frozen to death. So 21 and a midget, 21 and a half said they frozen to death. Let me tell you something about my podcast. You have freedom of speech here. I am a supporter of freedom of speech. God bless my country. You could say and feel how you feel, no matter crazy the theory it is, no matter what you want. If you think he frozen to death, that's okay. Please don't judge these people. Let them. Let them. And that's okay. If you believe they froze to death, possibly, right? Why not? Possibly. Possibly. Wonder Mommy with the $4.99 super chat. She said, dig into his background. He rents a 4-bedroom house with garden, with no wife, family, friends, lover, nothing where this guy comes from. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe we should do that today and talk about this podcast tomorrow. Wonder Mommy, thank you very much. Good comments. This is why super chat is very important. You guys, like, good comments. Starry Night, if there's ever an emergency on the YouTube, let me know on Facebook messages. My DMs are open, okay, guys? Kenna with the $4.99 super chat says, lawyer, said he was in and out sporadically over 2 days. In an earlier interview, that's what Starry Night said, yes. Who says goodbye then leaves their wallet, keys, and phone? Kenna, well said. Well said. Lawyers said they was in and out. What? What? A lot of holes in this story, isn't it? Isn't it, Kenna? Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate you very, very much. Freedom rings loud. Tammy, God damn it, Tammy. Yes, I love this comment. Sally with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Monica with the 200 stars says, what if they died in the house and Jordan dragged them out in the backyard? Well, possibly, Monica, we would have saw drag marks on their back somewhere. That's good, though. That's good. Possible, low, but not impossible. Precious, Carmela with the 200 stars. She said, just take it. Thank you so much, Precious. I appreciate you very much.
Okay, y'all, this is a bizarre update to this case with the 3 men in Kansas City home were found deceased. Yeah, so there was a 5th person at the home that day. Now, this is getting so strange because the police made a statement and basically said that they're still waiting on results from the toxicology. So I'm not sure how much longer that should take. But basically, the guy that was renting the house, the host of this party, this sports party, moved out of the house. And it was a big U-Haul in front of the house. Right after all this happened, he moved. Now, the neighbors are outraged. They're saying that they believe that he's guilty, and they're saying that he needs to be investigated thoroughly. Okay, and it says this. when he would have people over at his house, yes, sometimes as people, they get tired. They're people that are very close to you and you feel comfortable going to bed and allowing them to leave when they want to leave. Now, they're saying Willis never left his home once and he got back home Sunday. And that's why he didn't notice the victims' cars were still there. This is getting really, really, really suspicious and weird, you guys. Now, the fiance of one of these men that was deceased, basically she broke in and she screamed his name, but minutes later he heard the police knock on the door. So basically, she's the one who discovered her fiance and the other two guys.
That's not confirmed. We don't know if she discovered her fiance. We just know that she discovered a body on the porch of the backyard. We don't know if it's the fiance. I want to get the facts here on Chronicle. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Holy chicken strips. Elizabeth with the 50. Oh my God. Elizabeth, I told y'all, she keeps doing this. She just does it, supports the channel, and then just be like, okay, bye, boy. Who is Elizabeth? Who is this? She doesn't even say anything. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That means a lot to Chronicle. You know those Chronicle t-shirts are coming real soon. Oh, yes, guys, merch is coming out in March. But Chronicle won't be the name Chronicle anymore. It'll be a new name. Get ready for that, okay? Yes, members, you will get priority. Yes, members, you will get your merch first. You got it right. Yes, somebody asked me those questions. I appreciate that. Yes. Your merch is coming real soon, I promise. Elizabeth, thank you.
Guys that were deceased. Now, like I said, Kansas City police, they did make a statement and they're saying they still wait on the results from medical examiners to determine a cause of death. And they're saying it could be weeks before they get these results from an autopsy. So basically, that I'm thinking that these results are going to be the answer of what really happened to these guys. But I honestly feel like it's very strange and bizarre. The guy who, the host of this party, basically, he did not care that these guys' cars were still in the driveway. And he said he didn't even notice that they were missing. He said basically like, oh, yeah, you must be here for those missing men when the police came. But yeah, let me know what
It's so crazy how Jordan Willis said he didn't notice those cars were there, but then he goes in and out the house. You work from home, right? You didn't go home? I mean, you didn't leave and come. Willis, I'm telling you, man, I cannot say, and I don't know if you have anything responsible, but you cannot tell me that you do not know nothing, Willis. We over at YouTube, Facebook, Chronicle family, everybody that's following the page on Facebook and YouTube, we do not believe you. We don't. We refuse that. We rebuke that in the name of Jesus. No, I don't believe that. No. Elizabeth, like, come on. Like, we don't. No. You got it, Jeanette. I got you, Jeanette. No. Look at what Marie over at YouTube, look what she said. Bye, boy. You damn right, Marie, because it's bullshit. And now there's another victim, guys. Another person. This other guy.
Another one
that now we know of, but said nothing. No remark. Hasn't even made a post or nothing. Why is it that Willis lawyered up, but did this fifth person lawyer it up? Why not? No statement or remarks from him? Why not? Can anybody tell me this? It's January 23rd. This happened on the 7th. What is going on? It's not that the fact that only this story has a whole bunch of puzzles. It has holes. It's not the fact that it only has holes. It's being misconstrued by the lawyer, by Willis, by the fifth person being silent. Remember, silence speaks a lot. The fifth person lawyered up. Well, Lady P, show me the lawyer and let's get him on News Nation. Let's have them call in on Chronicle. Let's get involved. How about that?
Guys. Now, the fiance of one of these men that was deceased, basically she broke.
Hold on, guys. Give me a quick second. I'm about to pin the phone number. Here comes the phone calls. I know you guys got a lot to say. If you know the number by heart, text your name. Do not call. Mary with the 500 stars. Holy chicken strips. Thank you so much. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Matter of fact, everybody that's watching. Shout out to everybody. Everybody that hit that subscribe button. We're about to hit 10,000 because of you talking about true crime. Get the facts. We get the stories. We're enthused. We get in the details. We try to crack this. Yes, I did say that. Crack this, because we don't play games here. No, we don't. All right, I'm about to pin the, let me see, here's the phone number. Text, do not call. I would appreciate that very much. Text with your name. Wonder Mommy again. What's his full name? He has to know somebody, possibly Wonder Mommy. Full name is Jordan something Willis. I forgot. It was in his report. Does somebody know Jordan something Willis? Oh, I usually know these things. Holy chicken strips. I forgot. Jordan Willis. Jordan. I got to pull it up. If somebody knows it in the comments, please let her know. Thank you so much for the 199. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to post the phone number on Facebook right now. Text, do not call, with your name, and then I'll give you a call. Members get priority if you have a green name or a green badge over at Facebook. If you have the crown. Oh, by the way, members at YouTube, congrats. You see the new badges? They're bigger, better. Emotes now, move, and animate. That's your perks. Please enjoy it. You deserve it. Facebook, unfortunately, Facebook doesn't allow me to submit my own perks. Facebook got to step it up. You know what I'm saying? Phone number is now pinned. I cannot wait to hear your theories because this is getting crazy.
Broke in and she screamed his name, but minutes later he heard the police knock on the door. So basically, she's the one who discovered her fiance and the other two guys that were deceased. Now, like I said, Kansas City police, they did make a statement and they're saying they still wait on the results from medical examiners to determine a cause of death. And they're saying it could be weeks before they get these results from an autopsy. So basically, that I'm thinking that these results are going to be the answer of what really happened to these guys. But I honestly feel like it's very strange and bizarre. The guy who, the host of this party, basically he did not care that these guys' cars were still in the driveway. And he said he didn't even notice that they were missing. He said basically like, oh yeah, you must be here for those missing men when the police came. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. And if y'all think that guy is guilty, I really think they need to look into him a lot more than.
It's funny how they just like, he's just fine. Like Jason just said, what are you talking about, Willis? Exactly. Somebody said this is no joking matter. I don't know what you mean by that with the person on me, but on my show, podcast, life is too short to be serious all the time. So I do add a little bit of enthusiasms and, humor every now to spunk up, a lot of the darkness that comes with true crime. I do it a lot. And, I'm not going to sit here and be all depressed and sad. I do add a little bit of humor to make people day get better. Jackie with the 5 super chat says, Jonathan Price is one of the victim's brother on Inside Edition. He said it's murder. Really? Did I miss that interview? I would love to have that link. If anybody got that, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I do have another one. I don't want to put this one, though. I don't want to play this video because Fox 4, they really, they get picky with me using their videos. But that's okay, though. Police are looking into a mysterious death of 3. Oh, this is new. This is updated today, right? Yes, this is a new article report. Yes, this is a new article report. Yes. All right, guys, this is a new article report that I wanted to share with you guys. This is the best channel. Doodle Mom, you're so sweet. Thank you. All right, we got some people. His middle name is R. That's it. Jordan R. Willis. Okay. All right, we got our first caller. Gonna call in. That is loud. I'm very sorry.
Hello?
Hello, this is No from Chronicle. How are you?
Hello. Hey.
Hey, don't be shy now. We're good here. We're good. I promise you.
Good. I'm so glad. I've barely been watching you for the past 3 days. I am a member. I'm joining. I've been in tune with everything you're doing. I'm so puzzled right now. If the wife came in the nighttime to see the bodies and broke in, when he went to answer the door, did he have his AirPods in still?
You better preach to the choir.
When he went to answer the door, does he have a bar? Did he go to the kitchen to get the glass of wine? Because he would have seen the body when he went to the kitchen to get the glass of wine.
Say that again.
Understand.
Say that again. Say that again.
When he went to get the glass of wine before he opened the door for the police, how did he not see the bodies? Better yet, his master bedroom where he sleeps. Does those windows face the front, the back, the side? How do you not see anything?
Exactly. If he has a wine glass, he had to go to the kitchen. If he had to see the cars and says he's used to the cars being there, so he had to go get up from the couch. So he did get up and not sleep for 2 days.
Obviously, and then I'm thinking to myself, hey, he is a scientist. So he could have laced them with anything, in a cigarette or anything. But so he did a little suspect. He could have took some of it too, and he could have been knocked out. But because he knows how much to take to knock himself out, he's not going to take enough to kill himself. Because if it's me and my 4 friends, and you're handing me and 2 of my other friends something, hey, why aren't you hitting it too?
You know, this case has everyone spooked, and you are making some very good points. Even though sorry, go ahead.
As a 4th person in the group, I just don't see myself handing a joint to my 3 friends, and they're not looking at me like, girl, why are you not hitting it? That's suspect.
5th person, now we know.
Okay, the 5th person, who knows where this person is, but now you're in rehab. Are you in rehab because you're coming off of that high you were when you were over there so-called sleep, because you only laced yourself and you only hit it enough times to knock you out and not kill yourself while they were still in the backyard hitting it?
Well said.
As a scientist, I'm going to know if I hit it 5 times, I'm going to pass out and die. If I hit it 2 times, I'm just going to knock up and knock out, and I know what to do to make sure that I wake up.
You are. I hear you. I hear you. So you think that even though I personally, I cannot say he did this. He's guilty.
I can't say he did.
For me, legal purposes, I can't say it. But do you believe that do you believe that he has some type of connection to this in some way?
Honestly, I in the bottom of my heart and my soul, I do. I don't know if you're familiar with the Kanika Jenkins case, where she was found dead in a freezer.
Yes, I do, and I never got to cover that. Let me
tell you, I covered that story, wrote notes to the point where I had to stop because I was getting nightmares at a time.
I wish I would have covered that story.
It's to the point where now I just came out of the hospital because I had the flu and pneumonia on top of bronchitis. I've been in the first stages of hypothermia. They did not die of no hypothermia.
You believe that it was kind of some type of poison, drug related or something, right?
It could have been on a cigarette or anything.
And isn't it crazy how they all died at the same time?
Okay, so we don't know if they all died at the same time?
No, not the same exact point of time. Same.
Mm-hmm. That's probably because even then, maybe the 5th person could have been there as well. That man, Willis could have been, oh, well, we all outside in the backyard. I'm walking to go let this 5th person out because he's about to leave. They said he left earlier.
Right. And let me ask you a question. What is your name, caller?
Sharnice.
Sharnice, let me tell you something. Do you know that the lawyer stated they died at the same time? Not me. The lawyer did.
See, that lets you know that they know more than what they're telling us, obviously.
I'm just saying. I'm just the guy behind the screen doing the research, providing the facts, and I am just as puzzled.
He is doing nothing but making Willis look even more suspect.
Correct.
Everything he says is backwards. Just like the lady said, the snow on the streets, just like in any other streets. I live in California, so we don't get that much snow where I am. But I know when my street sweepers come, no one's parked on the street. Now, if they have to clean those streets for snow and out of routes, why was only 2 cars there? Did all 3 of them come in the cars together? Didn't they all drive their own cars?
Right. So a caller talked about that on my podcast 2 days ago. Said that same thing about the snow on the streets, and then she said that was a very good, interesting point. That was a very, very good one.
Only seen 2 cars on the street. Was that 3rd car in your driveway?
I don't know about that other car. I was just told about 2. That's interesting. I wonder if they carpooled. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Exactly. Better yet, it just makes no sense. They got their phone, and how did you see them leave? But you went to sleep before they left. But you watched them leave. But how are they leaving when none of them have wallets, phones, or car keys?
That is the lawyer messing up the entire story. That is exactly that's what we're here for. That is exactly what we're talking about. That doesn't make any sense.
None.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
And you're right. If I come out and you're supposed to be left my house, and I come out and I see your car still here, now I'm coming back like, hey, where are you guys at? I'm looking for you guys.
Well said. Well said. Exactly. I mean, imagine you see all your friends that you were partying with the whole time out of nowhere. They're just disappeared. You're not going to call. You're not going to check. You're not going to do anything.
No, of course not when you have something to do with it. But you know what? The way they said he answered the door, he could have been a little bit out of it because he could have been waking up. I'm telling you, he had to. I mean, come on now. If I laced a girl, I'm hitting it a couple of times because I don't want nobody else to. I'm passing it. I don't want them to be like, "Oh, why are you not hitting it?" He probably, let me go to the end of the house to go to use the bathroom. Let me go, and they all continue to sit out there and smoke the cigarette or smoke the weed. He only hit it twice and left the group and left him in the backyard. That's why the stuff was still there, because they planned on staying the night. That's why when men spend a night, when you're at a game and you're with your homies, you're not taking your wallet and your cell phone and shit out of your pocket. Unless you're staying the night. You sitting down on the dresser or whatever the case may be. That's the only reason why I could see a man having his cell phone and wallet out of his pocket like that.
So I'm actually one final question, just a quick question, because I have to call the next caller.
No worries.
You believe that the 5th person has something to do with this as well?
The 5th person, I mean, I'm saying you know what? This all could have happened inside the house.
Yeah, possibly.
Because they could have took the bodies outside. And the 3rd person, which was the biggest person, was too heavy to carry all the way to the lawn.
If they were carried,
or whatever the case may be, it just looks suspect. And one more thing before I go, they said, and I've seen a picture. If I find it, I'm going to make sure I send it to you. He has 2 pit bull safety dogs.
Yes, I showed the picture. Correct.
Him on the bench is the dogs. Now, common sense, those dogs are in and out of that dog hole. That's the doggy door that's on the door in the backyard.
Yes, we saw that. I'm going to pull that picture up right now. Yes.
Yeah. So that doggy door, which would allow them dogs access in and out of that backyard, that means that they would have been back there causing chaos, barking, causing attention to the neighbors, and all of the above. And because of the way the houses are, somebody could have looked out of their upstairs window and seen those bodies in the backyard. So, of course, he's going to make them dogs be gone.
Okay. I get what you're saying 100%. Sharnice, you is popping off, and I love these theories. Thank you.
Thank you. And I will continue to support and everything. Big ups to all you Chronicle people.
That's right. You better say that again.
Big ups to all the Chronicles, all of them, because together we power in numbers.
That's
another
right.
one.
I love that. Thank you so much for calling.
And everybody's not right. We're all going off of what we, speculate. But at the same time, we're not. Ain't nobody stupid. They're going to tell us if they want us to believe, but we're not dummies.
We're not.
And please, no disrespect. Stop with the aliens. Just stop with the aliens. There's no aliens.
Thank you so much, caller, for calling. We
Thank you.
appreciate you so
blessed one.
much. You have a blessed one now. Bye-bye. Wonder Mommy again with the 4-9. Damn, Wonder Mommy. She said exactly. He has to know. He has to know somebody. There's no way the PD believes his story. They're finding something. Who is Willis? Only way to find out. Chat. What if the PD is acting kind of dumb with him, just to clear him? Possible. I'm hoping PD is not this gullible. Thank you, Wonder Mommy. Kenna again. Oh my God, for the 4-9. She said, according to Ricky's baby mama, Adriana, it was a wine bottle, not a glass. Only 2 cars, and 2 of the guys were. Wait, what? According to Ricky's baby mama, Adriana, it was a bottle of wine? What are you? Wait a minute. I'm so stuck. He brought a bottle of wine to the door? Huh. That is interesting. Facebook, we have. Who are you trying to sell, man? 400 people watching on Facebook. Hit the follow button. Hit the like. Facebook, we need just 25 more shares. Facebook, just 25. That would mean a lot to me. Hit that like. Hit the share button for me. We are getting involved. Does somebody have the video of Willis's sister saying that there's 3 dead birds in the backyard? Somebody has that video, right? Can you send it to me? Let's watch that real quick. Please, somebody send me that video. You guys know what I'm talking about. That is a huge coincidence. Can somebody on YouTube or Facebook send me that video? We're going to watch that. Oh my God, look at all those shares. You guys are incredible. Facebook is crazy. Okay. Yes, somebody sent me a screenshot. It was Sabrina MJ. I want to watch that video. Guys, we're going to watch that video. We're going to watch that video. We're going to watch that video.
A woman went to a home searching for her fiance. She knocked on the door. She couldn't get the homeowner to come to the door. So she walked around to the back of the house and she broke out a window in the basement trying to gain access to the home. She goes inside. She's yelling for the homeowner. Nothing. The homeowner's inside the whole time. During this time, she discovers a body on the back porch of that home and she calls 911.
This is following back to that story. YouTube, do me a big favor, YouTube. How many? We have 1,500 people watching. Only 568 likes. 1,000 people did hit the like button. That's okay. If you can't, you're totally fine. As long as you're engaged, you watch. By you watching, I love you for that. And it shows support. And I really do appreciate you. And if you can hit that like button for me, YouTube, that would mean a lot to me. Please, so much. We're talking about the case of the 3 Kansas City Chiefs fans. This is a puzzle that is a mystery. It's a mystery. Trish says, I'm going to put you on TV for my kitty to watch TV for my. You was the one that put the cat in front of the TV, weren't you? That was amazing. Thank you so much for the $4.99. We appreciate you. That was so good. Thank you for that. Shout out to your kitty. Thank you so much. Somebody's going to send me that video, right? Yes, please, somebody. Somebody, please send me that video with the birds. Oh, man, please.
Around 10 p.m. on Tuesday night, Kansas City police get a call from this woman in search of her fiance. They come to the home, they investigate, they do find the body on the back porch, but they find 2 additional bodies in the backyard.
Can somebody tell me why would one body be on the porch but 2 bodies? We spoke about this 2 times. So here's something that I did not mention, and I thought about this yesterday. Check this out. This is going to blow your mind. Has anybody thought about this? If one body's in the porch and 2 in the back, like, not in the backyard, somewhere here, we would have had clues that somebody rushed for either or parties. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Have a look. Okay. If you guys can hear me, okay. 2 bodies. 2 bodies are on the floor. Backyard. If I'm the guy on the porch, I would have ran. Yo, Ricky, you okay? Yo, what's going on? And then I dropped. Something happened. That I am near the bodies. If 2 bodies drop and I'm all the way by the porch, why am I further away from them? Reverse. 2 bodies here on the backyard. Am I near the porch? I'm dropping. Something's wrong. Boom. Why didn't they come near me? Why didn't they come to my aid? Why is it intentionally separated? You understand what I'm talking about? We're getting involved. Stay active. Why is it that they have to be separated from me? As if we all 3 dropped at the same time. Not saying that they did, but it damn sure looking like it to me. Could it be that something happened to these 2 and then the 3rd guy was going for help? And then he dropped? Could it be that he could possibly reaches for his phone, noticing that for 2? If that's the case, going for help, why didn't he call for Willis? Or did he call for Willis? Willis, was those headphones on then? Let me know if somebody else said that. I thought about that yesterday. I was like, I gotta say that on the podcast. Because something is not right. Something is fucking wrong. Something is wrong here. Something is wrong. Ooh, we're getting involved. We're getting involved. I digress. Let's keep going. YouTube. Oh my God, YouTube popped off with the likes. They added 100 likes. Shout out to everybody. If you're watching this podcast, if you have not hit the subscribe button, it's the red or white sub button. That doesn't mean you're paying for anything. Those are my members. Shout out to those members. It just means that you are following, and you know, if I go on the next time, you would be invited to watch the stream again. That will be your number. You will be 900. Look at that. You see, it just went up. That's somebody else. Hit the subscribe button. We almost at 10K. I'm going to celebrate big time. Probably going to open up a wine bottle and open one of my bathroom doors with an empty cup of wine, like Willis, to celebrate. So, boom. Hit that subscribe button. We about to get involved. And oh my God, YouTube is crazy. Jesus Christ.
This is the home where it all took place. The homeowner says that his friends froze to death. But there is an interesting conversation going on Facebook. I'm going to share some of the comments with you. So this woman posts that the man, the homeowner, his name is Jordan Willis, and that he was inside his house alive while her 3 friends were all dead outside in his backyard. She says that they had all been hanging out, since after the game on Sunday, and that he knew that these 3 people were missing because he was getting text messages from other people looking for these 3 individuals. She goes on to say,
you guys hear that, right? So they said that they saw him read the messages. Because if you know on Facebook, when you read the message, guess what happens? Your bubble goes down. Ooh, your bubble goes down. Yes, Facebook snitches on you that you read that message, but your lawyer said you slept for 2 days. Last time I checked, if you're sleeping, how can you read those messages? How's those earbuds working for you? People sending you messages and you're reading them. Why didn't you respond? Oof. Why didn't you respond?
say that her husband actually went over there, banged on his door for 20 minutes, and then she references the friend that busted the window. She says it's not until the cops come 10 minutes later that he comes out nonchalantly in his boxers with an empty wine glass in his hand. The 3 individuals found deceased, their names you can see here, Dave, Clay, and Ricky. And let me share some of the comments from this post with you. Apparently, this homeowner is extremely intelligent. You can see here, they say he is a scientist and he had no clue that there were 3 deceased people in his backyard. Absolutely something not right, and justice will be served. They did not deserve this at all. The next one says that he's been a psycho since high school. And then the comment underneath that says that they're the 3rd person that's used that specific word, psycho.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Oh, I see people want to join, be a member over at YouTube. It's in the description. You'll see how to become a member. It's the first link. Exclamation point club. There it is. Exclamation point club. You click that link and it tells you where to join. When you join, enjoy all your beautiful perks, okay? Did you hear what she just said? Let's have a look. Let's have a listen.
Let me share some of the comments.
Listen to this.
From this post with you. Apparently, this homeowner is extremely intelligent. You can see here, they say he is a scientist and he had no clue that there were 3 deceased people in his backyard. Absolutely something not right, and justice will be served. They did not deserve this at all. The next one says that he's been a psycho since high school. And then
I would love to interview that person. I would love to interview that person.
Comment underneath that says that they're the 3rd person that's used that specific word, psycho, to describe this homeowner. Here's another comment. The scary thing is he's super smart. And then right here above my head, ridiculously smart, but always has been very off, and it's scary. So then one of the deceased men's relatives posted that he's Ricky's cousin and he wants answers too. This sounds wrong. There is no way it was like that. Answers need to happen fast. And he just goes on to say that it makes no sense at all and that they want answers and they want justice. So here's another comment. This guy knew 2 of the individuals, and he says that he went to high school with the homeowner and that he was friends, that the poster was friends with everyone except for this homeowner. And he...
Oh my God. Yo, you know what I'm realizing about this? This is the 3rd person that said this. Kaylee said she only knew the 3 guys, David, Ricky, and Clayton. She wasn't familiar with this 4th person, Jordan Willis. This person also said it, and I believe Ricky's brother said that just now in the interview. They said that they were... Yo, I just realized that. What the wait, what?
He was friends, that the poster was friends with everyone except for this homeowner. And he goes...
Willis. Oh my, yo, this story is crazy. 3 people. 3. Martinique, welcome to the Chronicle Club. Welcome to the family. Enjoy all your beautiful perks. Enjoy your priority. Feel free to text the number with your name. Minding my business. Welcome to the Chronicle Club. We appreciate you over here. Guys, Chronicle is changing its name to another name. Get ready for that announcement, okay? Because just in case you can't find me, my name won't be Chronicle no more. My name is Nove. It will be under a new name. So get ready for that release. That's why I tell people to hit the subscribe button or follow me. And they message me like, where were you? And I'm like, because you didn't follow me. So get ready for that. Welcome to the Chronicle Club. We appreciate you and we love you. Getting back to the story. So you mean to tell me that no one, you telling me that they've been friends from, this, I'm not saying that this is what it is, but it sounds like some high school revenge plot. Oh, they used to bully me, so I'm going to go poison them. Like, this is what it sounds. I'm not saying it's what it is. I'm not claiming that. No, nothing. But it sounds like this is.
That he went to high school with the homeowner and that he was friends, that the poster was friends with everyone except for this homeowner. And he goes on to say that maybe it was a vibe he got subconsciously. But the other two victims were friends of his growing up. All right, then one of the other victims, David, his mom posts, and she says that it doesn't make any sense to her and that she is in contact with the police and that if anybody has any information that she'll be happy to turn it over to the police. She goes on to say, of course, that she is completely devastated and that it will not be accepted as an accident. Here's another one that says that they always knew they got the weirdest vibes from Jordan. He freaked them out and none of it makes any sense at all. A nephew or a niece of one of the men and saying that they did not freeze outside, that they were laced with Fent. David's mom responds and she says that that's what she.
Remember, guys, anytime people say things on TikTok, take it with a grain of salt, okay? We do not know that for a fact. Here on Chronicle, we get the facts straight. We can say alleged, we can have speculations, these theories. People believe it's fentanyl. I've seen so many people through so many drugs. I mean, I even threw out ricin, but I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just throwing it out there. Because if I say something on this show, if I say, it was fentanyl, and then breaking news, they died over ricin, I'm not going to be a credible source. I'm not going to be that guy you come to and be like, oh, no, I thought you got it right. No, I'm making sure I damn right got the facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I see you, Abby. And no, Jeanette, I did not eat food today. I don't know how you knew that, but no, I didn't eat. I just been drinking nothing but water. I don't know how I didn't eat. I got to buy food. Yeah, it just doesn't, I just don't want to throw those words. I mean, you can say it like you believe it's fentanyl. Absolutely. If you believe anything, say it in the chat. You have freedom of speech, but I just want to make sure that it's alleged. It's just speculation and stuff. I got people in here saying that they were laced with fentanyl. They were laced. You can say that possible. It's possible. Absolutely, it's possible. Absolutely.
She's hearing too. And if I find out he did this, I will make sure that he goes to jail for it. So how do 3 individuals die outside in a backyard of a home where the homeowner is inside the whole time?
I don't know, girl. You got to tell me. Let's read this article provided by, I'm giving credit to Rose, people who DM me. Rose, Carol, GMCT, Sabrina, Jason, Elena Reed, Debbie, Ashley Webster. I got to read your message, though. Chris Santiago, I got to read your message as well. Alicia, I got to read your message as well. Thank you guys so much for DMing me. I'll read it in just a second. I appreciate that very much. People are asking me, are you going to cover another story? Yes. This is Chronicle. We cover stories, and best to believe I will be. You want a story for me to cover? DM it to me. I got you. Every day here. I got you. Boy, you better eat. We need you. I just don't eat. You don't eat food. You're going to disappear. Madeline. All right, let's read this report. Oh, it says the 5th friend. Okay, this is going to get in. Guys, let's read. Yes, I want to get involved. We're active. Let's get active. Let's do this. Let me see here. My beautiful people at YouTube. Ricky's little daughter said, "Daddy is cold, needs a coat and hat." Something like that. Beverly, what are you talking about? Where did you hear that from? Where did you hear that from? Facebook, hit that share button if you're brand new. I would appreciate that. Trisha said, "Something stinks big time." It definitely does. I'm about to pick another caller right after this. Kansas City, 2 weeks after, 2 weeks. Oh, this is a new article. Posted on the 23rd. It's today. New article just posted. Oh, it just posted 3 hours ago. Let's go. No, it posted 1 hour ago. 2 weeks after 3 friends were found. Guys, this is like breaking information then. Hey, pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. 2 weeks after 3 friends were found dead outside a Kansas City home, an attorney involved is changing his story yet again. Yes, we know that, and we said that. We said that. Now we're getting involved. Now we're getting involved. Attorney John Persono told Fox 4 on Monday there was a 5th person hanging out at the home where Clayton McGeene, David Harrington, and Ricky Johnson were later found. It happened at a rental home near Northwest 83rd Terrace, and you know the whole thing. The 3 victims, as well as the tenant, Jordan Willis, and a 5th mysterious friend, had all gathered to watch the Kansas City Chiefs' last regular season game on January 7th. In a statement Saturday, Persono said the last time Willis saw the 3 men was when they left the house and he went to bed. But then Persono confirmed on Fox 4 on Monday that a 5th person was present and still there with all the 3 victims when Willis went to sleep. Sounds like a contradiction to me. At some point, he got tired and went to, quote, at some point he got tired and went to sleep while there were these guys in the home. And as I know now, there are a couple of other people in the home. What? Wait a minute. Whoa. 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 Did I read that right? Chat, did I read this correct? At some point, he got tired and went to sleep while there were these guys in the home. And as I know, there was a couple of other people in the home. Excuse me? Couple? Couple? What is Persono said Monday. Now, 1 day later, Persono said he misspoken. The attorney said Willis escorted the men to the door, said their goodbyes, then went back to the couch and fell asleep. Now you are saying, as of 2 hours ago, you're telling me that you misspoken? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling everybody? You're a professional lawyer, right? You're Persono. You're a professional lawyer. Persono, it's not that you made one mistake. You actually made quite a couple of mistakes. Are you gonna are you gonna tell me you misspoken that too? You misspoken that he walked them out to the house? I mean, if that's the case, if he walked them out, how the fuck they got back in? Because you never fixed the part about passing out on the couch, did you? You didn't. You only fixed the part of them escorting them out to the house. You escorted them out the house. You didn't fix the part of him passing out. That's where the whole story is fucked up. Because if he slept on the couch, which you didn't fix, everyone that was begging the door, he would have heard that. Friend walking back inside the house, he would have heard that. It's funny how he only hears the police, but he doesn't hear nothing else. The 5th person, okay? We're talking about the 5th friend here. Fox 4 spoke with the 5th person who was, whoa! 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 Fox 4 spoke with the fifth person who was at the home on the phone. Breaking news, everyone. Breaking information. At this point, we're not naming him. He said when he left, the 3 victims and Willis were still awake. He stressed that it's absolutely not true that he was the last person to see the 3 men alive. What is going on? Oh my God. He said when he left the house, the 3 victims and Willis were still awake. He stressed that it's absolutely not true that he was the last person to see the 3 men alive. Now, you not seeing the last person technically doesn't mean that you didn't have any involvement. Let's not get it twisted. You're not off the hook. Chill out. Take a seat. With the 5th person who was on, oh my God, they don't want to name him, but the 5th person, somebody got in contact with him and said that Willis was still awake. Willis, you was awake. So this 5th person left before. He could be lying too, Susan. Hey, that's what I'm, hey. More's coming out. I know. Let's keep reading. In an interview with Fox 4, Taugi said his client arrived at Willis's house around 7 p.m. that Sunday. Pretty sure that's his lawyer. He said his client was hanging out with the 4 others until about midnight. It's at that point when he left. So they was alive all the way until midnight. Now that we know that. According to Taugi, if that's his name, Taugi, when his client left Willis's home, the 4 men were watching Jeopardy. Most importantly, he said they were still alive during those early hours Monday. Persona has said multiple times that the only messages Willis received were on Facebook. He didn't receive any text messages or call. Of course, I wouldn't assume they have your numbers, but Taugi disputes part of that, saying sometime Tuesday, his client received a text message from Clayton McGeane's fiance and from Ricky's Johnson's mother asking about their love. Oh my God! Taugi, oh my God. 2 lawyers battling in together. 2 lawyers battling in.
Round 1, fight.
Contradicting. One is challenging the other one, saying that he disputes that part. Because sometime Tuesday, his client received a text message from Clayton and Ricky's mother asking about their loved ones. But Persona says multiple times that the only messages Willis received was through Facebook Messenger. Oh my God.
Round 1, fight.
Battle. At this point, Taugi's client sent a text message to Willis and to Johnson. He never received a response, the attorney said. Something is fucking wrong here. Oh my God. Fox 4 asked Persano about this discrepancy. He declined to comment. Oh my God. What is going on? This article, I need to save this article. We're going to talk about this tomorrow. A lot of holes. It's just one of many inconsistencies in the stories of what happened in the hours and days after the family and friends lost contact with 3 men before they were ultimately found dead. It's got a lot of holes in it. Last time he saw them, They were leaving the house, but he didn't know they had left. That doesn't make any much sense, Caleb McGeene says, cousin of Clayton McGeene, told Fox 4 in an interview Monday. In an interview with News Nation on Friday night, Briseno said his clients had left the home sporadically on Monday and Tuesday. He reversed course on Monday, saying that what he said was poorly phrased and offered a new explanation. What I meant to say was News Nation is that he left. He was sleeping and he left his bedroom sporadically. He said, wow, On the same day, Fox 4 confirmed these 3 bodies were found behind Willis's home. When reached out to him, no avail, as well as to several of his family members. A close family member, Willis' attorney said he didn't receive any text messages. Oh, this is just saying the same thing. It's saying the same thing. What's next? Briseno, if drugs have played a role, he would have took a place at this Northland home, he said. At the same time, they are still working to determine that. At last check, KCPD said they are still waiting on autopsy results and toxicology report from the medical examiner. This is crazy. 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 Somebody said, is there...
Hello?
Hey, Jenny, this is Noah from Chronicle. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so good. Thank you so much for texting your name. We appreciate you. So where are you from?
Thank
Where are
you.
you calling from?
From LA, from Los Angeles.
All right. Los Angeles in the
Yeah.
house. All right. Okay.
Yep.
So tell me, what are your thoughts on the case?
I think this is what I think. Okay. I think they went. They went to go watch the game or whatever, and when that was done, they went. I don't know. I don't think they watched the game. Maybe not at their house. Maybe they were somewhere else watching it. I don't know. But the thing is, they went back to the house. They hang out, and since he's a scientist, I'm thinking it's an experiment. You get what I'm saying? Like some type of I don't know. I don't want to say like known drug or whatever, but I just want to. I want to say like an experiment, like The Hangover. Yeah, have you know that Hangover movie where they wake up and they're just like, oh my god, like they don't even know what's going on. And I think one of the 3 figured out and caught on to it. And kind of confronted him about it, and then he felt, I'm guessing he felt stupid, so what he wanted to do is erase their memory. I know it sounds crazy, right? It sounds crazy, but it's like, I could see that happening. So he did a little bit too much. Okay. They all 3 went outside to the back, and they started, like, I'm thinking they talked to each other like, hey, okay, I'm feeling weird. And the other guy's like, yeah, me too. And then they started kind of figuring out, and then he just doesn't want that to get out. So I don't think he was trying to kill them. I think he was just trying to roofie them so they won't remember anything.
Oh, okay. And then he killed them by accident is what you're saying?
Right, because they were in the coldness. It has some type of effect on depending on the drug or whatever. I don't know what he gave them, but I think it's just, I don't think it was fentanyl or nothing like that. I think it was something else. I think it was some type of experiment just to see a reaction from them. But one of them figured it out.
Okay, so
and then they confronted him. I think he told him, "Hey, the truth." I'm thinking he confronted him, and since this guy is like a psycho, I guess, or whatever, I could see that going on. He's a scientist. Scientists are kind of weird, so it's like I could see okay, Alan, he's trying to roofie them or whatever, so they could have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's how he went about it. Like he was trying to maybe I don't think he did it in a. And I can see this guy being really delusional. The host, very delusional.
Right.
Yeah. So that's I'm just thinking, and then just things went wrong, and And that's my theory on it.
Yeah, that's a good theory. That's a good theory. I mean, there's something definitely going on here. How he's still alive. So
right. So that's just my what I think happened.
That's a good theory. That's a very good theory. Thank you so much for calling in, and sharing your theory. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Jenny. We appreciate you calling, and thank you for watching the show.
Thank you. All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye.
That's a good caller. Very good caller. Let's do another one, guys. Wonder Mommy with the 999. She said the attorney knows Willis about to get crossed up if they throw another person in the mix. They would dismiss the case. I am beyond a reasonable doubt. They will not be able to prove who did what and he walks. Oh my God. Wonder Mommy, I swear if that's true, that's going to piss a lot of people off. People are going to be, hopefully they don't find where that guy lives. Thank you so much. Wonder Mommy, it's like your 4th or 5th super chat. You're on fire. We appreciate you. Thank you. Guys, hit that sub button for me over at YouTube. Oh my gosh, YouTube, we are at 778 likes. Can we get to just 850? 850 likes and I'll be good to go. 850 likes, guys. 850 likes. If you guys got any videos, don't post the links in the chat. It won't work. It's blocked. You have to DM it to me, okay? DM it to me ASAP. Let's see what we got here. Yes, guys, I got the article. I already shared the article. Thank you guys so much. Yes, I got that article as well. I read that. You guys are incredible. I want the video with the 3 dead birds in the back. I would love to have that video. I don't think nobody has found that. Yes! Who found it? Roxy. Shout out to Roxy in the chat. Roxy, thank you so much.
This is an update about the...
Oh, it's an update. Oh, who is this lady? Dude, it's an update. Oh, no, I didn't want the update. I wanted the video.
This is an update about the 3 men...
True Crime Kelly, right? We're gonna get involved. True Crime Kelly. You almost had it. You almost had it. You almost had it. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Let's talk. Let's take one more caller. Where is that? Heather, hey, this is No from Chronicle. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing super. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We appreciate you. So
yeah, I've been following you since Gabby Petito.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You've been following for a couple years then.
Yeah, and I used to be a subscriber on Facebook, but when you left for a little while, they restricted you or something, and then I guess my account didn't go through. But anyways, I'm just curious. I know other people in the chat and me have asked several times, do you think that 5th person might be a cop, law enforcement of some kind?
You're talking about Willis?
Willis, the other guy that was at the house.
Ooh, that's a good question. Is the other guy a law enforcement officer?
Because when you said earlier that he's known to law enforcement,
Said that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me check the article. Let me read the article. Hold on.
It's in one of the videos, I believe. We went over it a couple of times in the last few days.
That's a good, maybe, is he an officer? That's a good one. Why do you think that? Like he has some type of pull?
That's when I'm kind of thinking, but if he's known to the police, I mean, I don't think it'd be a drug dealer, so could it be a cop?
That's a I love that. That's a possibility. That's a good theory. And then
the attorney, well, we already know that he's given different statements now, but he looks totally stressed on the videos that you're showing, the updated ones.
Yeah.
He looks completely stressed about all of this.
Yes, absolutely. Like he's just all over the place. I'm going to look into that. If he's an officer, if I missed that, I do apologize, but that's a good catch if he said that. You just said it was
when you read everything, he was known, the law enforcement, he was known by them. So it didn't say he was actually a police officer, but I'm just kind of going with that.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. He was
And not a
known by them.
criminal. You know what I mean?
Right,
If he's
right.
known to law enforcement. And that's what
Right.
you read that, and so I just wanted to kind of bring that up. But everybody else the callers touched on everything else.
That is a very good one. I'm going to really, really look into that. That was a very good, oh my gosh. Heather, good catch.
Thank you.
Good
And that's
job.
all I wanted to say.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much.
You're so welcome, Heather. We love you, and take care. Have a good one.
All right. Love you too. Love you guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love my callers, bro. I'm so blessed. I'm not worthy of you guys. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. You guys are amazing. Damn. You just sent me the birds. Kara, I found it already. I found it right here. Guys, watch this. Hit that like, hit that share. And I need you guys on YouTube. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe. We're at 40 likes away, YouTube. 40 likes away. But not only that, guys, we are just 570 away to hit the first goal of Chronicle because of you guys. You guys are amazing. Yes, I'm going to get food, guys. I know. I'm going to get food. Here we go with this. Don't start. You are worthy of it. Jeanette, I love you.
Some updates about the case where the three friends were found in the backyard of their friend's house after watching a
Watch
Chiefs game
this, y'all.
last
Watch
weekend.
this.
I've been in contact with some of the family members and friends of the victims in this case, and so I'm very grateful that they have been open and honest with me and vulnerable about sharing some of the specifics about this case, but I am going to be keeping them anonymous just to respect their privacy. However, the consensus is that they want this story out there because everyone thinks there's something fishy here and they want justice. So just for a quick recap, this is Clayton McGeene, Ricky Johnson, and David Harrington. They went to this house, the home of Jordan Willis, who is a brilliant scientist out of Kansas City. He hosted a little watch party for the Chiefs game last weekend. The last person to leave the house left at around 11 o'clock. And then nobody heard from these three friends that Monday or that Tuesday. Finally, Clayton's fiance, April, went to the house on Tuesday evening to figure out what the heck was going on. She was banging on the doors. People had been messaging Jordan for days. He was not responding to anybody. He wasn't opening the door for anybody. And then finally, April took it upon herself to get into the house and figure out what the heck was going on, announced her presence, went to the backyard, and found somebody laying on the porch covered in snow. One of the men was found on the porch, and then the other two were found in the yard. This is Jordan Willis. He was renting the home at the time, and he said that he assumed his friends must have frozen to death. Now, in my last video, I did raise the question about how this man, who had two dogs, didn't notice that his friends were laying in his backyard over the course of 2 days. But apparently, his dogs were actually at his parents' house.
Thank you, Mary.
But that still does not explain why you wouldn't answer all of the calls and messages and people banging on your door looking for your friends, especially when two of their cars were parked in front of his house. Ricky's car was at David's house because the two of them rode together. Clayton's car was at Jordan's house as well. As of right now, there is a search warrant being executed at Jordan's house. The autopsies and toxicology reports are pending, so that will hopefully give us some more answers. And then, as of yesterday, Jordan Willis had a U-Haul out in the front of his house because he's moving out. And to answer this question, I don't know, because this gate was unlocked. So there's not any way that these guys couldn't have gotten to their cars if they wanted to. It's still inexplicable how they all ended up outside and how they all ended up dead. There have been rumors or speculation that drugs were involved. I'm not really going to touch on that just yet until we have more specific information, but it does seem like one of the most plausible theories. And this is so bizarre, but somebody sent this to me.
This is bizarre. I don't know if this is true. I need you guys to watch this. Juanita with the 5 super chat. Juanita, if I missed you, I'm so sorry, Juanita. Please forgive me. She said, this is the most craziest story I have ever heard. Of Willis definitely has something to do with this. Because why would you move out so quickly? Shaking my effing head, says Juanita Martinez. Gracias, mi amor. I appreciate that very much for the super chat. Well said, Juanita. I mean, lawyered up, left so quick. You know, that's a bit strange. What's even more strange is that he just didn't answer the door for no one or messages. That's what's strange. Paul said you should get the pictures of the weather. I did. I showed all that like so many podcasts ago, and I did it today again. But if you missed it, you could check it out, Paul. We're so good to have you here, buddy.
I mean, this is a screenshot from
Listen to
Jordan's
this.
sister's Facebook page, and I went ahead and blurred her name out so that there's nothing attaching her name to this post. But a week before this incident happened, she posted this picture of a dead bird on a back porch with the caption, "Hello, Lee Summit Police. I'd like to report a mass homicide. There are not one, not two, but 3 dead birds on the back patio of this house I just showed. Send help. Hashtag realtor life."
That's so damn weird.
Yeah. Lastly, Jordan's sister's Facebook page, and they all ended up dead. There have been rumors or speculation that drugs were involved. I'm not really going to touch on that just yet until we have more specific information, but it does seem like one of the most plausible theories. And this is so bizarre, but somebody sent this to me. This is a screenshot from Jordan's sister's Facebook page, and I went ahead and blurred her name out so that there's nothing attaching her name to this post. But a week before this incident happened, she posted this picture of a dead bird on a back porch with the caption, "Hello, Lee Summit Police. I'd like to report a mass homicide. There are not one, not two, but 3 dead birds on the back patio of this house I just showed. Send help. Hashtag realtor life."
That's creepy. That's creepy. That's creepy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's creepy to me. Imagine that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's creepy. Before they died, you posted that. Wow, that's creepy. That's just crazy. Holy chicken strips, that's wild. You know, this case has everyone puzzling. Everyone's waiting for the toxicology report and the autopsy, and can you do the updates on the bird? Oh, that was the updates? There's updates? Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that video that I just showed you is true or not. It's just a video on TikTok. Somebody said, oh, wait.
This is an update about the 3 men found frozen in the backyard of Jordan Willis's home in Kansas City, Missouri. I found this post on True Crime Kelly's TikTok page. According to Kelly, someone sent her a screenshot of a Facebook post from Jordan's sister which states, "Hello, Lee Summit Police. I'd like to report a mass homicide. There are not one, not two, but 3 dead birds on the back patio of this house I just showed. Send help. Hashtag realtor life." Now, this post has recently been deleted, and to clarify, this is not Jordan's home. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a coincidence?
It is a coincidence, but it's not Jordan's home. I mean, you can tell by the look on the ground. See the coloring? I mean, I could have literally debunked that. You see the coloring? You see that, right? Now have a look. Look at this. See that? Nah. And this is around fall. That's around fall. This is when things are dying. You see what I'm saying? There's no snow here. It's just grass, looks sunny. Too green. You know? But I digress. Kina, what the fuck? Oh my God, Kina, dude. She said, no post on back of the house. I don't think it's true. Look at the back of the house. It doesn't match. She just said exactly what I just said. Good eye. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that very much. See, this is what we do. We get the facts. We got to debunk shit, guys. And this is what you guys are here with me for. Creepy, but don't think it's the same place. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. I know there's a lot of people watching over with their device on a TV. You can still subscribe if you sign into your account. Just letting you know. Hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss this amazing content. I promise you. I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you the tea. Hit the sub button. Does that would have posted on the patio is concrete. The stabilizer, that pole, that's not the same. I don't think that's the same pole. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, how about I've been saying this for years, for 4 days. This wasn't the same house. That poster wasn't the same house. Latoya, nobody's going to see that link. You have to give it to me on the, I got the chicken strips, forgot the sauce. Please eat something. I know somebody asked me for my Snapchat. I mean, my Snapchat, Jesus Christ, my Cash App. I don't know. I would have to post the Cash App. I don't really post my Cash App. I just do the show. That's all. Attorney John Pierre will also confirm that there was a fifth person at the house with Willis and the 3 victims that night. Personal said Willis went to sleep while all those 4 men were still up hanging out in the house. This man has said so many shit. And you know what? He's so inconsistent, it's ridiculous. Jojo Coloring Nook says, I would like to speak for Jordan's parents to find out how common it was for him to leave his dogs for those days. It's not common. It was premeditated. Oh, Jojo, that would be a good question to ask the parents. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why would he leave the dogs out if he worked from home? What? Wait, what? Why did he leave? Wait. Why did he leave the dogs at his? Doesn't he work from home? What is going on? This case, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Everybody, I'm done. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yo, this case is nuts. Chat, I don't know. I don't. Chat, this is nuts. Chat, I'm done. I'm done. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is crazy. Everybody, shout out to everybody in the stream. You guys did absolutely amazing today. Amazing work. Amazing job. You guys, you got it, man. Gotcha, bitch. You guys are amazing, man. But this case has yet to make any sense. My man said, I left the dogs in my family's, in my mom's. I left the dogs in my mom's house, parents' house, but you work from home.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What? Chat, come on now. YouTube, you better tell me. Facebook, you better tell me. All right, guys, we are done for today. You guys did absolutely incredible. When it comes to supporter, hit the green badge below, 4 squares. You hit the city green, become a supporter, join the family. I did share an interesting post for supporters about a woman who, supporters, do you mind Facebook supporters and YouTube? Can I just show them what I posted for us privately, just to show them what kind of perks they get? I would appreciate that very much. Remember, here in Chronicle, you get the facts, you get the stories, you get it first, you get it here, you get it now. I'm the only one of my kind, I promise you. I don't play around. We get it here, we get it done, we get the job done. You guys already know. I know my Cash App. I'll pin it tomorrow. I'll pin my Cash. My Cash App's actually in the description, if I'm not mistaken. But you can. It's not mandatory. It's completely up to you. I don't do that type of stuff, guys. What's up, Sandra? How are you? Yes. So, yes, you do get. You do get that. Shout out to Starry Night from Modern for me today. Starry Night, I promise you. Okay, today will be the last time, I promise. I just got to remind myself, okay? So, for instance, have a look. For members only, this is for members on Facebook and YouTube only. They are the only ones that can see this. Susan R. said, it was planned. It was planned. Good Samaritan, 32, who stabbed her boyfriend 100 times to death in weed-induced frenzy, is sentenced to just 100 hours in community service, as judge says she had no control over her actions for smoking weed after cannabis caused psychotic breakout. Wow. So if I smoke weed and stab somebody, will I get the green light because I smoke weed? You can get more stuff like this. More stuff like, thank you, Amanda L. Amanda L. She did the job for me. She was like, this is his Cash App. Thank you, guys. You guys don't have to post my Cash App. That is the sweet. It's okay. It's okay. I must remain humble. That's fine. You're good. Thank you so much. Jesus, chicken strips. You get more information, more breaking news, more posts like this. You see the amazing comments that people were talking about. Look at this. She took, look at E.K1836 says, she took the weed, so she take responsibility for her actions a bit more than that. Look at that. Baby Bird says, what? JoJo said, I think this is a complete bullshit. She doesn't have to go to jail for a murder case, but because she was high? This is the stupidest thing I've heard. Exclusive content. You get more like that. Join the members over at YouTube or Facebook. Join us. Join the Chronicle Club. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We are almost at 10K. Wow, you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You're amazing. Remember, like I always say, guys, hit the follow, hit the share. This is your last time, okay? This is the last time. You guys are incredible. On YouTube, hit the like, hit the share. Do whatever you guys want. Hit the subscribe button. I love you guys. All right? Thank you guys for watching. Like I always say, do good, die great. All right? Until then, I'll see you on the next one.